Hey, how's everyone doing? So I want to jump on here and do a quick video. So basically I really have been noticing that I go through a process of where I can be doing really good working out, and drinking water, eating, doing what I'm supposed to do. And then something will happen, or either I'll get depressed, upset, I might break a nail, and I decide to, I just need a break. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have me a piece of cake, some chocolate. Today I'm just going to buy some ice cream. We're going to stop past and get 2 pizzas. And, tomorrow we're going to act together. And I kind of spiral and go on to kind of like an eating binge of basically just eating, foods that I'm not supposed to be eating, unhealthy foods, and knowing that they are unhealthy foods, and things like that. So I was actually pulling cards, and I pulled this card. Let me keep it in the box. This is the actually from the Oracle brand I got it from. But this card right here is let me take it out. It's a card of self-sabotage. And I thought that was perfect, a perfect card, self-sabotage, because I do seem to do that a lot, especially when it comes to eating, especially when I'm doing really well or something, I'll start to doubt myself or whatever, and I kind of go spiraling back to, eating or whatever I was doing before. So I wanted to come on here and kind of talk about the self-sabotage card. So basically, this card, if you have, I don't know if you've ever seen Megan Thee Stallion has a video called Mushi. Yes, Mushi. Check it out. But it basically, the video has this reminded me of this card, this picture. If you've seen the video, it reminded me. This card reminded me of the video, and on her video, she has a snake eating its own tail, the Ouroboros, right? And the Ouroboros, basically, I just want to make sure I get this right, though. The Ouroboros is to show the eternal process of destruction and rebirth, and destruction and rebirth, and build and destroy, and build and destroy. And that's really kind of what the process I go through. So I just kind of wanted to come on here and just tell my truth, to what I'm saying, and basically say this is what I am kind of working on. I'm working on this week. My whole goal is to take one thing out of my diet that I truly do not need to eat, and that would be something like cake, okay, or sugar. And I'm going to start incorporating more water. I always drink water, period, because it's good for downloads. It's good for clarity and things like that. But I notice when I don't drink water, that's when I do start to eat a lot. And I'm also noticing, that, with me, I do well, and I'm able to do things for a long period of time, or maintain, or when if I take something out, I add something else back in that I like, that might be healthier, better for me, So I just wanted to see if, anyone wanted to go onto a challenge with me. And, maybe today, or maybe starting today, there's something that you take out of your diet, something healthy that you add in. But to just stop. Let's start the process of self-sabotaging ourselves and eating this food that is so unhealthy for us, and going on these eating. I got it this time. I've been working out. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? And the best way to do this is naturally, people. Naturally. I in the past have tried medicine, the latest fad, hydroxycut. I've tried that a long time ago when I was younger. Crazy heart racing, all types of stuff. I tried fad diets. And none of that worked. When I had the longest weight loss, or the longest healthier eat, like, the best journey is when I did it naturally. Because when you do it naturally, you are also healing your insides. You are showing up for yourself every day. You have bad days where you snack and you're like, and you have good, days where you're like, you know what, I'm going to get myself back on track. I got this. Tomorrow, tomorrow is going to be an amazing day. And you actually accomplish that. And you're like, yes, I did it. You have days when you just have so many changes, and so I really recommend just trying to do it more natural, start slow, take something you like out, and add something else that's healthy that you like in, my afro is really, yeah, but take something else that you like and just place it back in, something like water, grapes, watermelon. I've been doing a lot of watermelon too. Watermelon, things like that, are really good, but just trying to do more walking. I've also been trying to do more walking. But just more healthy, natural stuff, because it also will make you more compassionate. I have been heavy before, very, 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 very heavy. I've been extremely, extremely heavy. So, I know how hard it is to naturally get the weight off. I know the nights when, you're like, dang, like I've only lost 2 pounds, and okay. But I've also know that, it also teaches you, okay, this is not working. So what else can I do here? And it teaches you like to have compassion also for other people that are going through the journeys. Sometimes, you look at people, and you judge them on certain things until you go through journeys and things and transitions yourself. And when you know what I'm saying, it takes that sometimes for you to put yourself in people's shoes and realize, oh, well, I just told her to, why I don't see why she keeps eating cake. Well, it's not that she wants to keep eating cake, or he wants to keep eating steaks, or whatever, or, they want to keep eating pizzas all day. People have emotional issues, and that's why we eat the way that we do. We call it comfort food for a reason, and, it's comfortable when we're eating it, but then we feel worse, we feel bad, we feel sluggish, we feel down, we do feel depressed, so, and it's not a good feeling, so, I'm just suggesting, just leaving some advice, with self-sabotage, just work on, just trying to follow through with one thing, just one thing. I've been learning just one thing. If you do one thing and take one thing out and celebrate yourself, but do it because you want to. Do it because you not just necessarily, I'm tired of the way I look. So and so lost weight, so I need to lose weight, or I gotta hurry up and do it because I'm going on vacation this, or or I don't like the way I look and I'm going somewhere next. No, like those results, they may last for some time or some period, but it's not the same, I mean, it could be, but it's not. It's really not. You want to do it more for your mental health and your physical health, not just so that you can look good. Because a lot of times when you do things like that, like just fad diets, like I've walked around and did fad diets before, and though I lost weight and I looked like, the size I wanted to, my attitude was hungry. Like I was mean, I was snappy, I was, just like, I just hungry, so, just do it, try to do it more so from a place of, I just want to heal my body inside and out, and I just want to be healthy. I'm tired of sabotaging my own self. The snake bites its own tail. It's not biting someone else's. I'm tired of self-sabotaging myself. I want to have better, healthier habits. So I'm just leaving this card on here for you. To understand that these things are something that a lot of people experience. I've learned lately, people don't always want to tell their truths. And so you walk around and you think that people are perfect and they don't have these things that go on in their lives. And that's the farthest from the truth. And I just wanted to start coming on and just being honest, honest, just honest, period. Like, say things that people are scared to say about themselves or tell about themselves. I don't want to tell my business, but I just want to be like, start living in my most authentic, real self. I am so tired of just being around or having to pacify myself, or pacifying other people's egos or whatever, because I have to shrink myself. So I just wanted to come on here and just be real and honest with people. Like, I've experienced these things. I often self-sabotage myself, just like last night when I went up to the kitchen and got popcorn twice in the middle of the night. So that's my truth, though. And I just I wanted to come on here, and if anyone else is experiencing it or having a hard time, I just want to let you know that you are not alone. You're 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 not alone. All right. So I love you, everyone. And, this week, let's, try to work on some healthy habits.